Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Aaron Plays. And this is episode 7 of my, I was going to say ambush, but Battle Hymn playthrough of Mission 1, Boomerang. And the current state of play is I'm on 8 VP, but I've lost 2 for one of my guys actually being shot, killed in action. We're about to carry on. We're still in operations, so we will carry on with where we are here. I'll put operation. I'm actually going to save the game. I didn't actually save game. There we go. Okay, so you actually might have seen the date there. The plan was to go through this jungle. I've gone through all the jungle hexes. We have 3 incapacitated Japanese and 1 that was killed in action. And I say we have 1 Gomez from my squad killed in action. Part of Bravo team. And we're going to start with Bravo team because I want to finish clearing out these boulders. So we will move Baldwin into T15. I've got the word none, and those 2 guys will move up. Then go into T14. None. And then T13. Oh, we have a new sighting. I thought we might get something along that line because he can now see quite a bit of the map there. The boulders did block line of sight, but he can now see obviously the river or the stream in this case, more jungle. You can also see over this side here. Yeah, okay. So I would have been surprised if there hadn't been something there. So it's T13, and it says go to paragraph 504. And it's got an S7 there. Okay, paragraph 504. Okay, what's it say? S7. Your soldier sees a grouping of huts and a small clearing and a trail running to the east and west. Place 1 hut marker in each of the following hexes facing south. Go to condition 2. Okay, let me just pause and set all that up. Okay, so those are the huts. It says facing southward, so I'm assuming the doors are facing southward, the north of the map. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the north of the map? It did define it in the... I better just double check that. North of the map in this mission. The top of the map is the north edge. Okay. So the doors, therefore assuming, I'm making assumptions, you know what that means. So the huts represent small native dwellings, usually constructed from bamboo. Each hut count includes a doorway hex side and 3 window hex sides. Unlike the printed buildings on the map, which occupy entire hexes, a hut takes up only a portion of a hex. Soldiers in the hut hex can be either in the hut or adjacent to it. A soldier in a hut is placed beneath the hut counter and is considered in the building. A soldier outside the hut is placed on top of the hut counter and is considered to be in a cover hex. Interesting to know. I know I've read this, but you know, when you're reading the rules like for the first time, it's sort of like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I understand that, blah 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 blah, but you don't. When inside a hut, a soldier receives no protection from a small arms combat if fired upon. Bullets pass through the structure. Therefore, no roll for penetration is necessary. Oh. If the hut is hit, roll immediately for damage to the occupants. However, a soldier lying prone in a hut cannot be seen as per the standard line of sight rules. Okay. A hut is destroyed if a grenade, satchel charge, bazooka round, tank main gun, or anti-tank gun is fired into it. If destroyed, flip the hut count over to its destroy side. Also, soldiers in the destroyed hut are placed on top of the marker, and damage is assessed from the firing weapons itself. Ignore the penetration results. Okay, because yeah, in standard building, if a shell goes through, it pretty much kills everyone inside it. Hex containing a destroyed hut marker is considered a cover hex. When firing at hut, add 2 to the fire combat base hit chance instead of adding 4, since the hut is smaller than a normal building. Fair enough. And that's it. Okay, so it says facing south, so I'm treating the door as facing south. It didn't say that the door is the way that it actually meant to be facing. Again, the rules are implied rather than specific, but specific in the Pacific. Okay, so we changed condition card. So now I've got to do a paragraph check on each of the hexes I occupy, starting with the lowest numbered hex, which would be where Mr. Baldwin, the spotter, is located. So he is in T13. T13. Oh, he spots something else now as well. Right, he's doing a good job. Okay, yeah, T13. It says S8. That looks like 600, but that's what the glass is. Yeah, I'm not getting bifocals. They give me a headache. All right, yeah, that is 600. And that's another sighting, S8. So I did think you'd be able to see something from up here, but it looks like you can see virtually everything. Okay, so let's find out what paragraph 600 says. No, we're still doing paragraph checks. 600, 600, 600. Right, S8 is definitely active. It says conduct an activation check +1. Okay, so the activation number is 0 to 4, so that's now 0 to 5. Okay, he rolls a 2. 600. Success C613. 613. Okay. 613. Activate Japanese 26 and 27, so it's 2 guys, in hex I8, crouch and commence rounds, Japanese advantage. Wait a minute, I've seen them. Why do they get the advantage? That's rude. Okay, well, I better put them out. So let's see. Alt. Okay, so we've got 2 Japanese soldiers, 26 and 27, S and Q, with their ratings. Giving me 2 VPs, taking me from 8 to 10. So I'm now at 8 VPs. However, there they go. They've got a heavy machine gun and they're crouching and they've got advantage. So, it didn't say they're going to get 2 rounds or anything, so that's going to be dependent on the dice. So the S has got the heavy machine gun. He's got a weapon skill of +1 as well. A good perception, and I say initiative of 3, and there's instructions for them to go. So yeah, oh dear. And yes, you can definitely see me. We're both on the level 2 terrain here. So that's a little bit scary. Heavy machine gun. Wow. All right. Then, so I say, it's got me 2 victories. So I've still got to carry on. We're going to go into rounds, but we've got to do a paragraph check for this hex and a paragraph check for this hex. So let's do S15. We are in condition 2 now, so yes, hold on there. S15 is none. And then V, oh, blimey. So V18, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah, V18. That's also none. Okay, so that takes us to rounds. Hmm. So round 1. So got to check, and the only one that can actually see over to there, yeah, these guys can't see. So it's only Mr. Baldwin who gets check. Awareness check now. His perception is 6. He rolls a 7. That's not a good start. So none of my guys are aware. Oh, poo. No event in the first round. And we now have to determine what the activation numbers are. I mean, I'll roll a dice, but it's really irrelevant what I roll because I've got nothing I can do. So the Japanese rolls a 0. No, sorry, that's me rolling 0. Japanese rolls a 2. Okay. So 2 actions. Can it be a 0? Looks. Okay. And he gets 1 turn. All right. So it's a crew-served weapon, heavy machine gun. I haven't had this very often. I think I had it once in ambush. So I'm going to have to quickly check up the crew-served weapon because, well, and I suppose I should better roll the Japanese activation number. That's a 9. Okay. So he's going to probably get 2 shots off before Baldwin can actually do anything. Heavy machine gun. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Let me check the crew weapon because the guy who's got the heavy machine's got 2 actions, but his crewmate has only got 1. So how many actions do they get between them? Let me check. Okay. So 2 soldiers can combine their actions to make a single aimed fire. In this case, each soldier spends 1 action simultaneously and the fire is resolved as an aimed fire. The 2 soldiers' AR markers need not occupy the same turn space. That's important. For example, if a soldier has 2 turns and his partner has only 1 turn, which is useful, they have an example of what's actually going on here, they can fire the crew weapon together when the first soldier gets his turn. When 2 soldiers fire a crew weapon together, declare 1 soldier as the firer and use his weapon skill to resolve the fire. The other soldier is considered to be feeding ammo into the machine gun. Okay. However, when 2 Japanese are firing a crew weapon, the Japanese with a higher weapon skill is the firer unless instructed otherwise. Okay, that's fair enough. For the second turn, only the first soldier can fire the weapon since the second soldier is out of turns. The fire is then snap fire since only 1 soldier is using the weapon. Cool. All right. At least that rule was quite specific and quite clear. I do remember that sort of from the ambush situation. Anyway, we haven't even determined what they're going to be doing. So we've rolled for their activation number. So and we begin turn 1 with Baldwin just looking around. He could see the huts, but he didn't see this Japanese guy, did he? So both of these will, well, we're not sure. We've got to read the action. So Mr. S, Seattle is the name I've given him. Okay. We rolled a 9 and it's condition 2, which tells me that it's paragraph 815, but there's a note underneath him. Fires heavy machine gun until wounded. Then assists 27. And it says on first turn, conduct 815. Okay, so it tells me exactly what to do on the first turn. That's 815. Put that on there as a reminder, just in case it sends me off on a wild goose chase. 815. Okay. No point looking at the rules there. You need the paragraph book, Mr. Sidley. 815. Mr. Baldwin's going to wonder what his fate is as he hears these shots. Well, maybe the gun might jam. 815. Crouch. Then fire machine gun or assist firing machine gun. Conduct best fire at any active target within 3 hexes. No one 3 hexes. Otherwise, conduct aimed fire at easiest target. There is only one target. Fall prone after fire if free stance change is available. If machine gun is out of ammo, fire second weapon. Well, machine gun's not out of ammo. Okay, so they're both crouching. I don't know what we read in the rules there. Okay, they will conduct best fire or aimed fire at Mr. Baldwin there. But that will mean they both. So he will actually be then complete, and he will drop down to there. So he will possibly get a snap fire in his next activation. Right, okay. So what's the range? For a heavy machine gun, probably not very much. What does this tell me without counting the hexes? No. Oh, okay. Sometimes they tell you. All right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hexes. 11 hexes. Let's bring up the combat resolution table. And there she goes. All right. So this is a heavy machine gun. Okay. It's got a number 2 there. I presume that's going to count for some penetration thing or other. Short range is 2 to 15. It's short range. Oh my goodness. All right, so there's a 5% chance that it jams. Come on, dice. 10. That's not 5, is it? Oh, can I swap the colours around? Because then that'd be 0, 1. No. Okay. Okay. It's a miss. Right. So we know it's a 5. Base of 5 because it's short range. Then let's have a look at the combat modifiers. We have the combat modifier combat. Right, so he's in boulders and he's crouching. So that's -2. Okay, so that takes it to a 3. However, this dude has got a weapon skill of +1, so it takes him to 4, which is about 5. Weapon skill 6, -2. Yeah, 4. Okay, he rolls a 7. Okay, that's the first shot. So that shot rings out. Baldwin is still unaware. We've moved those markers down. We are now into the first, well, 1 turn remaining. Soldier. Yeah, it's Q. I couldn't find a Japanese name with a Q, so we're just calling him Q. Okay, if you're a Star Trek fan, you know what he means. Oh my goodness, that gives him magical powers. Baby not. So, let's see. We've got to roll a new Japanese activation number, which is 6. 6 on condition 2 is that 815, which is okay. So it's wait, whoa. I didn't actually finish 815 and ammo. Oh no, Japanese don't worry about ammo. I wish they did. I wish there was a paragraph that said run out of ammo. 815. So crouch. Then so I didn't finish what. So then fire machine gun or assist fire. Conduct best fire at any active target within 3 hexes. So that didn't apply. Otherwise, conduct aim fire at easiest target. Okay. Fall prone after fire if free stance change is available. So he fell prone, or they both fell prone. I presume they follow the same action. However, we know for his next action, he's doing 815 again. Okay. So he then comes back into a crouch. So, but his compatriot hasn't got another action. So we know that Mr. Q is actually prone. Markers. We want a prone marker on him. Okay, Mr. Q. Okay. Now, Mr. S, it says otherwise conduct aimed fire at easiest target. Didn't say snap fire, but it did say under the crude weapons. I do remember saying if it says something specific, then do it. A two-soldier fire. All right, okay. You do a firing a crude weapon. The Japanese with the high. Yeah. It says you've got to do a snapshot. If it said best fire, then I said, yeah, you'll do the snapshot. But it's saying the specific word aimed fire. Let me just double check. I'm almost on the term that he doesn't actually fire because he hasn't got his crewmate. Alt. Okay, it says I need to follow these instructions as actually written. So, crouch, then fire machine gun or assist firing machine gun. Okay, so we can get into crouch. Conduct best fire at any active target within 3 hexes. Now that's very specific. Best fire. So that would be either a snapshot, or if he doesn't have his companion, that's a snapshot. If he did have his companion, that would be an aimed fire at anyone within 3 hexes. That doesn't apply. Otherwise, conduct aimed fire. Now, if that had still said best or easiest, without the aimed fire in there, I'd have said he could fire. But it specifically uses the word aimed fire. So, in my mind, he knows he hasn't got his compatriot. Therefore, he doesn't want to consume ammunition. He doesn't fire. Then fall prone after fire. He hasn't fired, so he doesn't fall prone either. If free stance change available. Machine gun is out of ammo, fire second weapon. Well, it's not out of ammo. So I think he comes up into a crouch and determines he can't fire. But he doesn't go back to prone. Fall prone after fire. He hasn't fired. He hasn't fired. So he's looking, he's searching. He can see Mr. Baldwin, but he decides not to fire because Mr. Q can't assist him. If any of you disagree with that, I know it helps me a lot. But it does say that these instructions are, as best as possible, followed to the letter. So I think he can't fire, and I think he can't go prone. But as I say, put it in the comments if you think I'm talking out of my posterior. But I think I got out of dodge. That's him done, and that completes round 1. I should. It's not round 1. That's going to be round 2. Duh. Well, I'm going to end this video there, and yeah, that was, well, quite exciting from a observational point of view. Let's go back up to the top. Really not sure about that machine gun. Does it get the second shot? But my interpretation, no. But as I said, if you guys see differently or think differently, just let me know in the comments. And going on about the comments, if you can do the like and subscribe, all helps the channel, gets my name and such forth out there, get to other people to see these videos. If you think it's worth other people seeing these videos, and I hope you do. Yeah, thoroughly enjoying this, but heavy machine gun. To get close enough to take that out, what am I going to have to do? I've got the, Dave is quite close with the Browning, but obviously you've got to expose yourself to fire as well. Hopefully win the initiative, but at least I think the first thing, if I win the initiative, Baldwin, come back. I mean, hopefully he's going to be aware, because every US soldier will check for awareness. It's all down to those dreaded little bits of plastic, aren't they? Yeah, these things. That's the Japanese dice. That's the American dice. Okay. There's my random event dice and percentage dice. And that's my D6 in case I need one for like moving and tracking. But no Japanese units can move at the present moment. So, yeah. Till next time, guys. Play games. Have fun. Buy internet.